Welcome to week 12 of Let's Be Honest Drunk Weight Loss Tips. 12 weeks, can you believe it? I'm a habit now! So, this week I'm going to be drinking this ginormous bottle, not all today obviously, of Fireball whiskey. I have a feeling there's going to be a few faces. Yep. Oh, smooth. Okay, so on the weight loss front, stay the same. Why, you ask? I've been talking to my diet coach, and I'm pretty sure it's because I am not logging every day. I know I got on like a 20-day streak, and then I fell off. So I've come up with sort of a plan that I'm not going to allow myself to get on Facebook until I log my meals. And I'm going to try tracking them on strides, because that really seemed to work for my exercise, which, by the way, still on a streak. I don't know where I'm up to. I don't know. I think I'm on... I don't know. I'll do the math later. And it'll be here, or here. Why is it reverse? Anyway. Oh, so more on the Beck diet solution. This week I had a couple days that I had to adjust. Oh, goodness gracious. Crap balls of fire. So day 8, it was about creating a schedule, and this was one I had the hardest part with, because anybody who knows me knows I have an insane schedule that changes pretty much every day, and I wasn't going to write out a new schedule every day. Call me lazy, but there it is. So I talked to my diet buddy about how I'm probably just going to write down what I do consistently, like grocery shopping and then making meals for the next 3 weeks and freezing them thereabouts. And how I exercise every day after school but before work. That sort of thing. Things that don't change even though the time changes. Oh, that burns all the way down. Ah! Oh! The thing I found more useful about that day was the priority chart. And what you're supposed to do is take things in your life that need to be, that are highly desired that you want to do, things that are less desirable, well, want to and have to do, less desirable, and then would be nice if you could. And you have to decide things that are going to have to get cut in order to make time for your diet, which is important. I don't really have much time that I can cut. For me, exercise, what I had to cut was video game time. I love video games, so that was a huge sacrifice for me. But exercise is more important. And for my meal planning, I'm going to have to sacrifice some Facebook time. Not as much fun as video games, but... Day 9 was an exercise plan, which I already had. I do it every day. We talked about this early on in Let's Be Honest. Day 10 was a setting realistic goals, which they talked about was not your end goal, but every 5 pounds, and to give yourself a reward that wasn't food, which I'm always struggling with, because for me, even when I was little, food was the reward, which might explain some of that. But trying to come up with something that was small enough and affordable enough to be a reward every 5 pounds. So still working on that. Might just be like makeup, because I never buy myself makeup, or it might be some art supplies. Maybe a video game for a big one. I don't know. We'll see. Day 11 was discussing hunger versus cravings, which actually was super useful. I don't know how to go on about that. taught you the difference in the sensations. Like hunger, you have a growling and all that. And cravings tend to be more psychological. Day 12 was dealing with the hunger and was teaching you how to have hunger tolerance. So they actually had you skip a meal and like chart your discomfort throughout. And the most noteworthy thing on this is that maybe not most people, a lot of people, I certainly didn't realize it until, I don't know, at least I was an adult, is that hunger doesn't just keep building. At some point it diminishes and you're not hungry anymore. You're past hungry. And you need to know that. It's survivable. You're not going to die. Then they had you do that. Overcoming cravings. They had some psychological techniques, you know, some things you could try to distract yourself. And rating them as on an effective scale, like brushing your teeth, how effective that was, video games for me, and things like that. So I actually did use video games a couple times for that. And then finally today was writing out your meal plan for the following day, which, as I already discussed, I had to talk to my diet buddy because not doing such a great job on that. So I'm going to try to be much better. I will have a I will have a strides picture next week, and hopefully I will be 7 days in a row, and whatever the heck I am with exercise. I gotta be close to getting a habit because let me tell you, it's a habit. Yeah. So I'm way over time, and that's about it. So next week we'll be discussing week 3, Beck's, and what's going on in my life. See you then.